Good game, man. Season series is all tied up.
Yeah, glad I could return the favor from last game.
What's up with this guy?
Oh, he doesn't like fireworks. They remind him of the playoffs because of all the noise and celebrations and everything, and it freaks him out.
Wow. I really hope I never end up like that.
Oh, it's just money management. Don't spend $9 million on a guy that you're gonna regret giving $9 million to.
You don't think Timo Meyer is going to be that guy for me, right?
Well, let me know when you start being afraid of fireworks.
Low quality fans of a high quality Bruins team that is a dub. High quality. High quality. We are back to high quality. We always were. This team was always high quality. But now you get to say it with your chest. You get to feel high quality. The Bruins are back. They're back. Thank goodness. These games, the Buffalo game and now this game, were important. The Buffalo game was against a team that is not in a playoff position where you felt like you should win, and we won, and there was a little touch and go, and blah, blah, blah. The Devils game, also touch and go early on, in a period, actually, that I thought we really dominated, and we go down early. Either way, not important. What is important is you are playing a team that you believe is a very solid playoff team. A team that, with a couple of tweaks, could be a real contender. They're in a playoff position right now, or they were before this game. I haven't checked after. They were in a wild card spot. They've started to turn it on. Jack Hughes is the scariest guy on skates right now. Not literally, but he's certainly in the conversation. This was a real win, an important one. Before the Buffalo game, we talked about that game as how much does this actually mean? We are nowhere close to lose this game, blow it up for the season, right? First in the division, all that good stuff. But there was this feeling after 4 losses in a row where you go, okay, this can't actually be what the team is, right? And the more losses build up, the more you start to believe that, hey, maybe that's what the team is. Now, of course, Vegas going through a 4-game losing streak at the same time. The Canes getting swept on a California trip, which was nuts. The other teams that you think are really good going through similar things, right? It's just our team, so we're going to be extra harsh about it. But what we do is we win in Buffalo, and then we host the Devils. And outside of falling down a little bit at first, we smoked them. We smoked them. That's a good team. I got a lot of respect for the Devils. We smoked them. Feels good. Also, last game against the Devils, we just saw them like a week and a half ago. Clutch and grab. It was finished 2-1 in overtime, just a low event kind of hockey. This was the exact opposite. They've won 3 in a row coming into this. Their power play is second in the league and is absolutely terrifying. That's a scary power play. And their defense and goaltending are, well, their defense likes to join the offense and their goaltending's doing its best. Let's just go with that. Let's go with that. It's not good. It's not good. For us, Jack Edwards is back in the booth. No matter how you feel about him, you gotta respect the guy. I'm glad that he was back. It did kind of highlight a couple things. I got used to hearing play-by-play, and then you forget how much play-by-play he skips. But I do love Jack. Merkulov. Georgi Merkulov. His debut in the NHL, which was rather uneventful in areas, but we're going to talk about how that line performed, and it's pretty good. The reason he gets a call up is he has 30 points in 31 games in the AHL. I think he has something like 90 points in 116 games across the 2 seasons in the AHL. Doing really well. He's doing really well. He's a scorer. He's an offensive guy. He's worked on his 200-foot game. I wouldn't call him a 200-foot center the way that Jack Edwards and Brick introduced him, but he has improved in that area. I don't know if I'd say he's necessarily a great defender along those lines. So the lines are going to be this. Zacha, Geeky, Pasta. Marchand, Coyle, DeBrusk. JVR, Merck, Freddie, Heinen, Beecher, Lauko. Lorai, McAvoy, Lindholm, Carlo, Grizz, Shattenkirk. Grizz returns. There you go. And actually, he had some bad moments, but he had some really good ones too, which is nice to see. then Olmark's going to get the start. I'm going to tell you right now, this feels like a game where I could praise a lot of people. I'm not going to go down the list and praise every single one. Pretty happy with the result, though. I don't know why this game felt like more than just this game. I don't know why, but it did. And you know what I really love? I really love like, comment, subscribing. Nailed it. Puck drops! And very early in this game, we have an issue. Because it looks like, because we're still stuck in this mindset, that it's going to be one of those games. 6 minutes in, I don't know if this is Grizz's fault. The pass to Coyle as they're exiting the zone goes off his skates. I'm not sure if Coyle tried to play it with his skate and it was Coyle's fault or Grizz just chucked it in his... I don't know. Either way, not great. Keeps it in our zone a little later in that shift while we're in our zone. Stuck. Shattenkirk's going to go for high sticking. The reason I bring up why that play caused the penalty is because 5 seconds into the power play, they're going to score. 5 seconds! They win the faceoff in the left circle. Hughes sends it down to Toffoli, who's in the bumper position just next to Olmark's blocker, who one touches it forward to Hischier, who is 5 feet from Olmark in the bumper position and just gets to fling this right by him. It's 1-0 power play goal. Nobody even got set up. No one got a body. No one had time to think. It's like you want to be upset because of how easy that was, and I was initially, but then you think of it and go, that happened so fast. It was so clean. If that was us who did it, I'd be talking about how we didn't even give the defense a chance. Sometimes it's just a great play, and there's not much you can do. So it really goes back to the whole play that kept us pinned in our zone that resulted in the penalty. Which obviously, Shattenkirk don't high stick a guy, you know? I didn't love that call anyway, but whatever. So we're down 1-0, and that's basically the period. There are moments where I thought we were the much better team in that period, but not a lot of moments that you really thought you were going to score. 1:31 left. Pasta's going to go for tripping. It's a terrible call. It's really bad. We're going to get a penalty kill. They don't do anything with it in the end of the first period, but we'll go on to the second period. We still have 29 seconds to kill, and we kill it. And then 1:15 in. Luke Hughes. I hate the Hughes brothers. I hate all of them. I really do. I love watching them play hockey, but I hate them. Luke Hughes is going to skate into our zone in a box of 4 players, right? The Devils are changing. There's no real chance here. Hughes is like, I'll just throw it on net. I'll circle back, and I'll get the change. Great. He throws it on net. High glove. Beats Olmark from the top of the left circle. And I know McAvoy is between Olmark and Hughes. So there's a little bit of a screen going there. But no way Olmark's satisfied with that getting past him. We are so used to having great goaltending. Those are the goals that just don't go in against us. And I made this note that you're really going to laugh at in hindsight. This is the way it works for me. I say something, the opposite happens. You know. I said, I know Mac's in front of the shot, but damn, those are the goals that sink this team. We need elite goaltending and great defense. This team can't outscore those mistakes. What did we do directly after that? We outscored the mistakes. It was 2-0. The game felt... I have unrelenting optimism and faith. I feel things. And the game felt over. The game felt... how are we going to pot 3 goals in this game? Our offense has been so stagnant. Even with the last game looking a little improved. We couldn't get anything going against this Devils team last time we played them. This isn't good. This isn't good. And then it was. Who does it start with? It starts with the captain. 5:30 in. And it's a puck dumped in, and Vanacek goes around the net to collect it. I hate watching a forward skate up and slam on the brakes to respect the goaltender's position. I don't know what it is. I don't mean go through and body the guy. But why do we care so much about contact with the most padded guy on the ice? The other team's going to come for you? Absolutely. They'll come for you anyway, man. I know that's just crazy for me to throw out there, but Marchand comes down and just doesn't give a fuck. Vanacek has it on a stick, and he blows right by the guy, hits him in the shoulder as he does, and grabs the puck, and tries to feed it in front of the net. Now, it doesn't work. It gets intercepted, but that got us possession for a moment. Stop respecting the goalies that much. Go get the puck. That goalie has to make a play. He's a skater at that point. Get the puck. And that's what Marchand did. Anyway, puck is intercepted, right? But Coyle jumps on that defender, pressuring him. defender tries to clear it. Puck gets bounced up. Marchand's able to recollect that out of the air in that right circle, skate towards the slot. DeBrusk is coming down the left side. Easy little pass to him. DeBrusk sees a lane to the net. And this is how you know his confidence is changing just a little bit. He goes right for the net. Knows he's going to take a hit to get there. And he shrugs off any contact and just goes around Vanacek, beats him to the far post. And it's 2-1, just like that. And then, a little later in the period, 7:09 left. It's great pressure from the Bruins to keep this puck in. Multiple failed clearances by the Devils because our forecheck was there. And eventually, it simplifies. We work the puck around. Lindholm on the right circle. Geeky at the top of the slot on the blue line. He's going to move it over to Carlo on the left side. And Carlo just goes, hey, pucks to the net. And it takes 42 bounces off of 12 different players on the ice. Mathematically, it makes sense, sort of. Until it starts floating behind Vanacek. And it looks like it's going to get in. And Pasta goes, I could use another one of those. Smacks it right in the net. Makes sure that he scores 2-2. I don't know if that puck was getting in unless Pasta did that, by the way. If I was Pasta, I immediately would have done that. We're down a goal. Make sure it hits the back of the net. If he had stopped and watched and it stopped or got cleared out or anything else, we would have been livid. Make sure you score. Carlo's happy. Pasta's happy. It's 2-2. And then, less than 2 minutes later, Marchand's going to draw a hold against Ball. We're going to go to the power play. And I thought we wasted this. Because there was a chance where Pasta from the left side fed Marchand for a backdoor tap-in. And Vanacek was getting across, sure. But Marchand opts to try to pass directly across the crease as Vanacek's moving towards him back to Zacha, and it gets pumped away, and we're all livid. Stop overpassing. Just put the puck in the fucking net. Stop overpassing. But we're going to come back into the zone. And DeBrusk right down the middle takes the offensive zone and sees Pasta on the right side get behind his defender, and he just flips it over. Pasta goes in for what was basically a breakaway, and then again beats Vanacek to the far post. Fakes inside, goes outside. It's 3-2. Power play goal. This second period, the wheels are coming off for the Devils. And then 3 minutes after that, a dogged puck battle in the left corner between four players. Heinen and Coyle are representing the greatest hockey franchise on the planet in this battle. And of course, when you're representing that franchise, you got to win that board battle, which they do. Coyle ends up being the guy to yank it out of the pile, and he's going to swing that right up to Grizz, who fires this to Shattenkirk on the right circle. He's just going to take a couple strides in, and from that right circle, buries it past Vanacek. His 100th career goal, by the way. Good for Shatty. Good for Shatty. And we're going to go to the third period. We're going to go to the third period. Words up 4-2. You feel good. You've got all-world goaltending. You've got a stellar defensive core. Life is good. You're up to a couple goals. These are the games that you are designed to finish. You are designed to finish games. You're designed to get the lead and then keep the lead. That's what Bruins hockey is supposed to be. It means you win every game. Exactly. You get it. Jersey's going to own most of the possession in the third period. We already knew that would happen. They are fast, and they're faster than we are. They're going to retrieve more pucks. They're going to get them to the net. I get that. I'm not even mad at how the third period went, because we looked faster for most of the game. It didn't feel like we were going into a shell. It felt like Jersey was trying to make a push. They're a good team. They're professionals. We did a great job. Bend, don't break. The defense was solid, and occasionally when Ullmark had to make a big save, he did. And then with 4:11 left, Ball goes for high stick, and we're going back to the power play. 20 seconds in, what looks like a great chance for Marchand gets disrupted. Vanacek pokes it away. Marchand made way too many moves. It goes back the other way. And McAvoy has to make a diving play to split up the 2-on-1 pass, which he does. And Ullmark has to make a great save off of that deflection, which he does. But then McAvoy goes right into Ullmark, and he needs help getting back to the bench, not putting weight on his left leg. I have been told since that Monty said, it's fine, it was a stinger, he's good to go. All of us got real worried. I hope that is very accurate. I hope that's so accurate. McAvoy is too important. Too important. The power play is going to continue, and we are going to capitalize on it. Shattenkirk takes his own on the right wall. He's going to do a drop pass to Pasta. Pasta's going to see Marchand on the left side. Let me fling it over to that guy. He's got speed. He's going right in on the net. He does that. Everybody turns to face him. And so he just flips it across the crease for Shattenkirk to go back door. Which, again, Great. We scored 5-2, 2 goals for Shaddy. Bro, Marchand, what? Shoot the damn puck. Shoot the damn puck. Look, it resulted in a goal. Why am I criticizing it? Shoot the damn puck, dude. Shoot the puck. Just do it. Shoot the puck. Just shoot the puck. Shoot it. Seriously. Shoot the puck. Seriously. Game notes. Is DeBrusk back? I think so. He has 4 points in his last 2 games. He's looking more confident. Let's hope this continues. He's off the schneid at least. Let's see if he can keep it going, because that would be such a huge boost to this team. Shattenkirk playing better. That's a huge boost. I liked what we saw from him tonight. McAvoy, that was scary as hell, but he was solid. Merkulov, let's talk about who you want to talk about for a second. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really solid. You could tell that he was trying not to get in the way here or there, that he wasn't trying to overstep in areas. That'll get adjusted. It'll get worked out. I hope they give him at least a few games to figure this out. But his line dominated. They had almost 90% of the expected goal total. They just crushed on 5-on-5. They were in the offensive zone all the time, and not just because they were taking faceoffs in there. Like, they were getting the puck up ice. JVR and Freddie played well defensively. Merkulov did too. They were winning board battles. They were creating chances. It wasn't super high event hockey. It's not like they had a bunch of high danger chances, but they created a couple for themselves and allowed basically none. That was good. Merkulov got benched with about 13 minutes left. He was not doing well in the dot, which is not a strength of his game. We were getting crushed in the dot. And at that point, when you get to 13, 12, 11 minutes left in a tight game, this is where I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. I get why we're eking back, especially if we can't win a face-off and things like that. I was fine at that point. It felt like Merkulov was getting proper shifts. It did. I don't know. Let me see how many minutes he had. Hold on. We'll do this together for a moment. Merkulov had 15 minutes on ice. Wow. It's a lot more than I expected. See what I mean? He got to play the game. And yeah, he got mostly benched towards the end there. He might have gotten a late shift as like all right, we are up a ton. You're fine. Which it looks like, yeah, he did. He got a late couple of shifts. Once we went up 3. Makes sense. I had no problem with the way he was brought out. I thought he was really solid. All right, guys, that does it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Nailed it. Like I said, these games are huge. And if we could get another one tomorrow, it really does turn away the whole bad taste of the last month, really. It just changes all of that. And I believe that's going to happen, which means the opposite will happen. And I'll be crying in my bathtub with a bottle of tequila. But that's fine. Go Bees! Go Bees! Thank you for watching, but of course, we've got to give a shout out to the low-quality YouTube channel members. Need a real name for that one of these days. Starting with the top line tier, the Atomic Lizard, Bradley Johnson, Aaron Adams, Coach D, Just Aaron, Darren Woodbury, Micro Sausage, Brett Arney, Pincent, Justin Barnard, and Nick Zatrullo. You guys are studs. And then we have our Stallions, Abraxion, Hailey E. Coyote, Joel, Jacob Pratt, Jason Ozzy Bruin Connolly, Tupton Detashi, Jonathan Harvey, DeKingery, The Only Newts, A Tasty Snack, Doots42, Bruin Smash, and Jeremy. Absolute legends. Thank you guys so much for your support, and go Bees.